everybody. Happy Monday. How you doing? Did you have a good weekend? Hi. Very sip Monday. Very sip Monday. Oh my god. And it's like nice and cloudy and dreary outside. It's so good. Any day where the sun is not blasting your face is a good day. So yeah, we're gonna be playing more Beacon Pines. Gonna try to get Rolo back from wherever he is. Um, and avoid the creepy clone dudes. I just realized, remember when we were playing the last time and he called him the one name and he was like, no, silly, I'm this person. And I was like, are they twins? And I didn't even register that they're probably clones. But yeah, let me pause this because the music in the game is pretty good. Do, 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 do. Like Nurse Joy. Yeah, maybe. Nurse Joy is definitely a clone. Definitely a clone. Come on, game. There we go. We are all individuals. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. I gotta hook up my, heckin'. My, controller. Hold on. Let me do that real quick. Hopefully it doesn't bork it, because when I did that before, it borked it. Wow! Wow! Hold on, be right back. Do, 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 do. Eh. Ow. Sorry about that. Oh, wait, now my model's all stupid. Hold on. Do, do. There we go. Music. With a nonchalant wave of his hand, he made his exit. Oh, that's right. Um, we died. We have to go back. That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now. So I have to go back here? Wait, what part was this? Warehouse of Horrors. I feel like I'm going too far back, right? That's like way back. But I guess I have no choice. Unless I try to change the... I can't change... Oop. Yeah, I can't change it. I expect this game is going to require some big backtracking. Yeah. Also, is it loud? PM. Alright, I'll go back here. So I guess I'll go with tickle. Slightly, not bad, just a little. Okay. Let's try tickles. Hey Tish, wanna see something cool? Yep. Check it. Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms. Sorry. Is she tickling you? Yep. 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 Tears begin to form in Tisha's eyes as she gasps for breath between gales of laughter. Yup, yup, yup. Beck redoubled his efforts until Tish finally had enough. I'm leaving. What just happened? She seems nice. Lol. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us? Keck. Got him. Izzy's eyes started around, a realization drawing on his face now that he was outnumbered. I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. Mm-hmm. See you around, new kid. Iggy kicked the puddle before making his escape. Ah! Dude, come on. Whoa. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair? Beck shook the ooze out of her hair as best she could. Is it bad? Depends. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Oh, God. Chapter 4. Oh, so this time he's not a disfigured, mangled. We didn't mess him up. The best policy. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. Eh. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her, but finding Rolo was his primary concern. I forgot he does this little wee. Let's try to... Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. I mean, he might have deserved it, but not being murdered later by clones is important. Can I go this way? I cannot. Can I go this way? Nope. I go this way? Trying to avoid the puddles of ink. I guess not. Oh, shoot. Luca, what the hell are you doing here? And why did a kid with gray hair just run past us in a panic? Roxy and Fix looked drained. It was clear they spent all day searching. That's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just helping look for Rolo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth. Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling. But this was most intense Luca has ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca. We're running out of time. In a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down. Rolla and I weren't just playing in Wheatwood yesterday. We were investigating lights at the old Valentine warehouse, but someone was in there in a strange suit, and we hid in the dumpster and had a heavy bag dropped on us. And I think it was a body. And so we ran, but we got split up. And I ran home, and I saw my fault. And now my best friend may never come back. Oh, poor Luca. Wow. Just wow. Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground and thought. Oh. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca. It's not your fault, Luca. Rolo's gonna be okay, I promise. Roxy drew herself up. I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. But I want to help. It's too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around and have to do something. Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca. You go back to that little treehouse you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rolo shows up. Sound like a plan? Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod. You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. You really believe his story? What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than normal. Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up. Why is it so cold here? This place gives me the willies. Don't step in the puddle. Wait at the treehouse in case Rolo shows up. Can I get a thing? Ah, oh, oh, I'm supposed to wait at the treehouse. But I want a thing. Hey, you seen Rolo? Oops. Can't talk. Oh, what's this? After the foul harvest destroyed all the wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town. Was that? Right? Was that there before? I don't remember that being there before. Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally. What is this little cottage? So cute. Hydrate, chat. I can't go in here. I think this is a future thing. Okay, let me go back. Left snooping around. Yep. Mr. Nuncreek jumped with a start. Oh, Jesus. I'll sneak up on an old fella like that. Sorry? Who are you talking to? What? Luca motioned to the phone booth. Oh, no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it, really. Whole thing's a waste of money, if you ask me. Any word from Rolo yet? Not yet. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Very. Rolo knows these woods too well to get lost. Suppose you're right. Silly boy's antics have his whole town worried sick. Antics? Ow. Hey, angels. We all know Rolo likes to play his little pranks. You think it's a prank? What other possible explanation could there be? He's not playing a prank and he didn't get lost. How's it doing, angels? Ow. Thanks. Oh, wait. Why is the music so low? Hold on. Turn the music up a little bit. You doing? Oh, okay. Well, at least doing. He's not playing a plank and he didn't get lost. Someone took him, I know it. How would you know that? Unless. Luca, is there something else that you know? Mr. Nuncreek gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder. Dang it, boy, if there's something you know, something that can help your friend, you need to tell folks. Dum, 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 dum. Hold on. My model is weird again. Hold on. Doop, doop. There we go. Where's my mouse? Ah, what the heck was that? There we go. Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him. There was a blank lurking behind those eyes. Shame. Ooh. There was shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreek was that worried about Rolo, maybe he could help. Yesterday, Rolo and I were messing around in your Valentine warehouse. Mr. Nuncreek raised an eyebrow. Both of you? You were with Rolo when he went missing? Not exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster. The dumpster? What were you doing in there? We were first just looking around. Then someone in a strange yellow suit came out and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him. You got scared by some garbage? Well, that's why you don't go soaking in someone's dumpster. But it wasn't garbage. I think I think it was a body. I'm sure it was just some trash. No, there was a name tag. It said Deep Engineering. Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped. I wish he wouldn't have said that. A deep sigh bellowed from his chest. Why did you have to? I tried, Luca. God knows I tried to keep you safe. Luca attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder. Uh-oh. But you Van Horns just can't help yourselves, can you? We're all so close to being done with this. With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth. What are you doing? It's out of my hands now. Door latch shut with a mechanical hiss. Shit. What the heck? As Luca pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet. The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's wind. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occulted his view. They blocked his view, Chad. Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom. He knows too much. The end. Wait, no. This isn't the end. I know there is still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else. Windows to the soul. Okay, let's go back here. Because that's the only one that doesn't have a thing. Okay. Luca watched his fingernails leave tracks in the dirt as his hand slowly dragged him back through the door into the lab in the green light. This is a story about struggle. Now we get to struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shapes that still held fast to his leg. He heard a crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Ooh, chapter 3. Everything's fine. It's probably not fine, Chad. Next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence. I finished drawing a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday? Oh, Rolo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town. I've set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. Deliver jam to Mr. Tolliver. Another for Miss Fratelli at the diner. Deliver jam to Miss Fratelli. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed? He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. And Nuncreed. I don't want to go near him. He's creepy. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. No problem. Offer you now while the day's still young. Can I pick it up? Should I go out the back door or? Oh, here we go. Hello, it's Jennifer Harford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. The simpler matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight. Huh. His tininess. Yay, it's Rolo. Okay, sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So, what did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. Wait, who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No. Zombies? No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rolo. I gotta deliver these in the town first. We can catch up after. Ooh, is it a whole thing? Sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what treehouse is you speak of. Meet me at mission control. Roger that, space cadet. Rolly the beacon pad. Oh wait. Which way do I go? This way. Wait, watch your step. Oh, sorry. There was a whole family of beetles here. They've gone missing. I thought they just sort of wandered around. Everyone has a home, Luca. Even beetles. Luca checked the soles of his sandals. Think we're okay. It's weird that they're gone. They went missing when the festival preparations began. You think the noise scared them away? Something like that. Just watch where you step, okay? Sorry. So what do I have to do? Oh, okay. Tolliver Fratelli. I forgot where those places were. I think it was like the diner. Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat. Harris Valentine, oldest of the Sharper Valentine's children and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands. Certainly. What seems to be the problem? Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from the heiress, it was because she had taken an issue with something he put in the paper. I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Well, yeah, that's the news of the day. But there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. Sorry, Miss Valentine, my readers are more interested in the town's future, rather than any one family in particular. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings-on of my family was the only thing this town cared about. Well, things change, ma'am. And you know change is dangerous. If you finish that thought, I will take that monocle of a permanent fixture of your anatomy. Oh, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression the conversation was finished? Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle. Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. Last Chance Diner. Oh yeah, the little mouse lady. Hey, Dawn. Dawn. Hey, Luca, what's up? Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked newspapers at the newsstand. Did we save Rolo yet? Hey, Zella. Not yet. Oh, kind of, yeah. We went back, and we went back to the part where he wasn't kidnapped yet. So just like before. Hey, big sis. Hey, little sis. I love this game. This game is so cute. Oh my god. I love her the most. She's so adorable. With her tiny little nose. They got you a jam delivery, eh? Yep. Hey, Dawn, have you noticed anything weird around town lately? What sort of weird things? Stuff going on at the old Valentine building? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in a loop, okay? Sure thing. Have you seen a new kid around yet? New kid? Yeah, came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. Get this, one of them is working for William Kerr and Imperial Harvest, and the other is working for Eris Valentine. And the Valentines represent Beacon Pine's past. Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as the town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations. I can imagine. And she sleeps. Ooh, that was a little loud. Sorry, chat. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Oh, she's adorable. So we met the new girl before, but now that we've gone back, we haven't actually met her yet. I love time travel. Hey, Miss Fratelli. Look at you. She leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek. You're skin and bones. Is your grand not feeding you? She is. It's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around in your little apron, taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart what happened with Eleanor. Aww. Got a feeling she's out there somewhere yearning to be with you again. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son. Lucas shifted the basket uncomfortably. Oh yeah, let's see here. Miss Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam. Ah, they even had my name on them. How thoughtful. She carefully lifted out her jars of jam. Tell your Graham hello from me, Luca. Will do. If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, shit. Sorry to bother you. It's just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. Truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or public speaking? Both, I suppose. Never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family. For our legacy. Sounds like a heavy burden. At the festival, just speak with your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Bye. Poor thing. I get that, though. What's over here? Oh, I can't go over there. The music is so jaunty. Wait, I can't deliver to him yet. I gotta go. Who else have I given it to? Oops. Anger from the past, mistakes not yet made, and a glimmering hope for the future. He carried them all in equal parts everywhere he went. Oh heavens, what a burden to bear. How is she reading about what's going on? Where am I supposed to take this? Do 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 do. How do you keep the ice cream cold? We keep them on ice. Where do you get the ice from? I don't know, somewhere cold. How do you keep somewhere cold? Cold. Look, Bert, do you want some ice cream or not? No, I'm good. Held at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple. Hello? Eep! With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell. Oh, sorry. No bother, no bother. He leaned forward and lowered his voice. I see you have something for me? Yeah, Graham had some jam I'm supposed to give you. Graham jam. He leaned in a bit further. Jam? Yeah, these ones on top? She wrote your name on them. Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear. Ah, yes, the jam. Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me. He reached forward and snapped the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink. I shall put it on my store shelves post haste. Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of course. He leaned in for a final whisper. Of course. What is this we're delivering? It's not jam, apparently. What the heck? What is Grandma selling? Is it infused jam? I don't trust you. I don't want to get close to you. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day. Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement. Suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops these off herself. I guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery for today. Oh, in that case, Nuncreed snatched the baskets from Luca. I'll hold on to the basket till the next time I see your grand. Ugh, he's so creepy. Ooh, new girl. I forgot her name. Hey, you. Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple. Why? How old are you? 12. Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? What just happened? Well, where did she go? Oh, there she is. Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Right? Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this, his favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, and what is your new little friend's name? Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate. Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie and this is Luna. We're Beck's parents. Oh, they're Beck's parents. Oh, they're so cute. Beck gave Luca a quick nudge. Favorite? Has he not met meat lovers? I like I I like meat lovers, but I like some kind of vegetable on my pizza. Especially like olives and onions. Yes. And I do like pineapple on pizza, fight me. Ooh, yes. See, it's good. Um, but yeah, I love olives, onion, green peppers. No fights here. Yay. Pineapple's good with pepperoni. It's good with ham. It's just good. I like it. I don't care. Um, Beck gave Luca a quick nudge. In Japan, they put potatoes. I'll try it. I've had corn on pizza before, like double starch. It sounds so weird. I mean, I try it. I try any kind of pizza, to be honest, but it sounds weird. I've heard about pizza with like corn and like broccoli and stuff like that on it. I would still try it. It might be weird, but I'll still try it. Oh, yeah, Beck told me all about you. It's yummy, but I can't have anything else with it. I bet it'll fill you up. Like heavy. I already feel like we've known each other for years. Yeah, corn is commonplace here. That's what I thought. Um, do they put it on everything like they do in Korea? Because in Korea they put corn and cheese on like pretty much everything. Oh, but they're so cute. I love the tall one. She's so pretty. Everything. Oh my god. Corn is good though. I'd even try that like corn juice, the sweetened corn juice. I would even try that if I could ever find any. Um, but we don't have it here. Like we have a ton of Asian stores that get like stuff shipped over, but not the corn juice. I've been looking for it. Corn and sushi, corn and ramen, corn soup. See, that all sounds really good. I love corn and ramen. Haven't had corn and sushi yet, but corn soup is good. Corn and chicken. Mm, yes. um, There's not a lot of things I don't like with, corn with. I would even try corn ice cream, corn mayo sushi. That might be a little weird though. I like Kewpie mayo, but just corn and mayo and probably rice wrapped. There is corn ice cream. See, I thought so. It's like an Iron Chef thing. I would try it because sweet corn is pretty sweet, honestly. Oh, it's so good with butter and salt. I miss being in uh the Midwest has the best corn, and I miss being up there because like the corn in Texas is pretty good, but it's not that like super sweet, delicious fresh corn you get back in the Midwest. I need it. You'll pass. I'll try anything once, one time, and if I don't like it, then it sounds so good. It's so good. Corn and apples back home is like the best thing ever. I miss both those things. Cause like it's like the freshest corn, cause it's basically from like up the street. And the apples too. The apples are everywhere up there, and they're so crisp and fresh and sweet and delicious. And yeah, Midwest food. It's like you can't get a lot of stuff. Ever go apple picking? When I was little, I did. A couple times. We have this place back in Ohio called Hale Farms, and we used to go there and like apple pick, and there's like little animals in a petting zoo, and it was so much fun when you're like 5. But I want to go and do it again as an adult. I want to go apple picking and like to a um one of those like corn mazes or hay mazes that they have in the fall. I think that'd be so fun. That's on my bucket list to do again. Don't have anything like that in Houston, but back home, yes. I went to a pumpkin patch once as a kid, but never apple picking. Oh, that sounds fun. I don't think I went. Yeah, I might have gone to a pumpkin patch. It may have been the same place actually. All the same place. You got pumpkins and apples and little mazes. All that fun stuff. That fun like fall stuff. I think in the Midwest, the fall is like the best time of the year. Convenient. And also we have Amish country up there, and oh my God, do they have the best food? Because everything is so fresh. But let me stop distracting you. No, I like talking. Yeah, we have the Amish food. Oh my God, everything is fresh, like fresh turned butter, fresh picked vegetables. Like even the animals are fresh. I don't want to get into it, but yeah. Never been to Amish country? Oh, it's so good. If you could get a chance to go to one, I highly recommend it. That's like a part of my childhood though, because we have big Amish country in Ohio, and they make furniture and stuff too. It's like super high quality. But yeah, there is there was Amish country right next to an extremely haunted sanatorium. Have you ever heard of the Mansfield Sanatorium? We were gonna sneak there because we were at this like church thing when we were kids. Hey Serena, how you doing? Sim Guru. Um, yeah, we were at this church play festival thing in Amish country, and like Mansfield Reformatory is like in walking distance from there, and we were thinking about sneaking away and going to go see if we could see some ghosts, but we all chickened out because we were all kids. And um, but yeah, it's extremely haunted. I heard about it. Ohio in general is very haunted. Cleveland especially. It's old and it's a lot of ghosts. Ton of ghosts. I'm doing good. How you doing? You good? Um, but yeah, it's a lot of haunted stuff in Ohio. It's partly why I'm like obsessed with paranormal stuff. But but yeah, the Amish food is hella good. There everything is fresh. It's so delicious. Like, I dream about that sometimes. Okay, let me get back to the game. Let me quit being distracted. I can sit and talk about stuff forever. Um, What was that? Oh yeah. So you could both stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. Look at the cute little lesbian couple. They're so cute. Oh my god. It's just that for children with fewer than five close friends, their probability of a stunted development doubles. Well, one down, four to go, I guess. What Nelly means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. That's cause for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. I already asked him and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome. I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is a little cottage next to that big. Oh, that's their house, that little cottage. Wait, you live on a Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by the big. Meet me by the big creepy gate. Don't be late. Or I'm back to square one in this whole friend gift. Great. See you there. Meet Beck. But first, I have to go to the treehouse, right? Let me tell Lucas stuff first. Do you think jam would make a good bait? I guess it depends on what you're trying to catch. At this point, anything. Oh yeah, there's no fish. There's no bugs. Something is very weird going on here. Oh, he's not here yet. Oh, I'll meet her by the gate. Oop. Can I talk to him? You could tell those jerks. Doesn't matter how many boxes they pile up, I ain't moving. Snore. Wait, is there music playing? Why the music quiet? Oh, that's me doing that. I love the beacon beacon. Who are you? Good morning, Jeff. What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me. Come on now, it's not all that bad. The festival's coming up. Festival. Old man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. Where did that get us? Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it, the difference between the old Valentine company and this new Perennial Harvest outfit. Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit. It's the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. Banana. Those are both garbage. Exactly. Ooh, excuse me. Hey, Kato. Good afternoon, Luca. Can I help you find something? Maybe, maybe not. Try me. Well, there's been some weird stuff going on at the old Valentine warehouse. Can't say I know anything about the old warehouse, but empty hives don't stay empty for long. Huh? Kato motioned to the book in front of him. The more I read about bees, the more similarities I see with people. If a hive collapses and fails, it doesn't stay empty for long. A new queen will set up shop pretty quickly. So you're saying it would make sense for someone new to start living in a warehouse? Nature abhors a vacuum. That's true. Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Have you seen this new issue of Hank Atomic? Not yet. No spoilers, please. It's awesome. It's a flashback. No spoilers, please. We get to see how mild-mannered Henry Adams becomes Hank Atomic, man of space justice. Jace! No spoilers. Oh, sorry. My point is, you're gonna love it. All right, Jace, catch you later. Roger that, Space Cadet. Some people do not understand the meaning of no spoilers. Don't trust the phone booth. Here we are. So who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved in a few years back. The creepy little kid in the vest? Sounds like the one. So just three people live in that huge thing? Bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom says it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the fifth time someone mentioned this foul harvest thing, and you all use the same ominous tone. Eventually, you're gonna have to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore, any longer. This way. This is their cute little house. Most kids would have just ditched me at this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle that. Beck took a long breath, then gave a firm nod. Here goes nothing. Oh, thank you for following Gotham's Trash. Thank you for the follow. Okay, dinner with the Moldwills? Lona Moldwill was worried about change, a gardener at heart. She understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, diggy-doo boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up the pizza, Lona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. And Lona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that. So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma, over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck Manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like missing? Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with a finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence. Luca, how'd you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally we'd have put more effort into dinner. Lona nervously gestured toward the boxes. We aren't fully settled in, and Beck mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! Sorry, Luca, this move has us a little tired. Luca wiped his face with his sleeve. No, it's fine. So, Beck said you moved here for work? Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table. Ow! I meant what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her their newest lead researcher of deep engineering. No, not deep engineering. They're the bad guys. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. Just happy I get to make a difference in the world. No. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture. It's something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground. Uh. Luca glanced over at Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath. What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yeah, some people talk to the plants, some people hope for the best. Some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you didn't. Beck slammed her fist into the table, perhaps harder than she intended. Yikes. Hey, Luca, how about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo soon. Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds. Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here. Wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up. Thank you for all the pizza. It was very good. See you at the festival, Beck. Wait up. I'll walk you home. Beck called to Luca before he made his way past the gate. Wait up. I'll walk you home. Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be picky about new people, but Beck seemed cool. Rolo would warm up to her eventually. Probably. Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble. Or break. Rumble. Ooh. To rumble with ominous thunder. You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks off? Luca surveyed the rolling clouds. I said he was good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it. At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain. Wow. Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold. Luca, Nellie will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff's still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope. This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum? Luca adjusted the slider with his fingers to get a better look. I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chewed that for 47 days? Luca wiped his hand off his sweater and gave a nervous laugh. It's weird, I know. Beck looked down timidly, tapping the ladder with her feet. Think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird could be cool. Yes, science. Oh, wow. Rolo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts, fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation. Luca flicked at one of the toggles. I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Ah, shucks. Luca bent down to examine a bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime. Pungent. He flipped open the attached card. Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry, was this from your old school? Most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards, some did flowers. When they're all really trying to feel good about themselves or do both. So you moved a lot? Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you cared enough to keep them is all. Luca, can I ask you something? Of course. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. Well, at least she looked cool doing it. Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window. You ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Rolo could be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Graham loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem. Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly. I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? Emo. Guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold all in, you're gonna pop. So then, what do you do? When you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. These fluffy kids need a hug. Something I figured out on my own, though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright, and things are gonna change. Luca let out a fail scream that echoed in the night. Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Ah! Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper. Wait, we love love now? Oh, hopefully not. I want everybody to keep their heads. I just want to be a normal kid. Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up. There. Wow, I actually feel a little better. As abruptly as it began, the storm abated. Thanks, I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. See you and Rolo at the festival? Sounds good. Luca, don't let the universe jerk you around. Beck gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in. Aww, they're so cute. Friendly feud. The air was heavy with hard rain residue, the smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rolo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rolo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group will help balance things out. Everything is better in threes. This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse. Yeah, he probably won't like her at first. Ooh. Hey, Dawn. Tracking down a lead. What is she? Is she a warthog? She's heckin' adorable. You bet. I had a juicy new rumor. Turns out, when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a particular last will and testament. She looks like a bat. Oh, is she a bat? Oh, that makes sense. She's a tiny little bat. She's so cute. Particular how? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance. There were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated that heirs had to take on a child as their ward. A kid our age who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. What? Solomon? Bingo! Wait, so Harris was forced to take care of him? Yep, and she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it old Sharper sold his wild oats. That explains the way Harris treats him. Poor Solomon. How'd you find all this out? Good reporter never reveals her source, Luca. Dang. Better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. I thought I was going the right way. So, Solomon got around, huh? Had a little baby. Oh, God, not you. Excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit and it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all decided? Yes, sir? I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir, very much, sir. You want to be the only one to tell this town and we failed them? No? That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we got all sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good, then it's decided. Yes, sir, we're work till the task is done. See that you do. A harvest awaits. Wow. I say the clones revolt. Oh, I'm back here. Wait, am I doing this again or? Oh, I got more stuff now. Luca tried a small magnet to the line. Fishing with the law of attraction. We fishing, chat. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Oh my god, this hurts. I haven't played with controller in a while. A key. What do you think the lock is for? All the stuff stays over there. Now, why would we want to find that? Because then we can know the secret. That was a stubborn key. That's no fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it just becomes a boring old key. Right now, this key could unlock anything. Cool. Goodbye. Rollo, you still up there? I'm sorry, Rollo is accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never. Luke only ever heard him speak in his stiff yet gentle tone a few times. And I always meant one thing. You're upset? Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason. I didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late, Rollo scoffed. The rain held me up. Liar! You weren't even home. What? Storm got bad and I got worried, so I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. Doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, the storm rolled in out of nowhere. I got stuck after dinner at Beck's house. Luca stumbled on his words, knowing he said too much. Heart hair, heart hair. Thank you. Thank you, Introvert King. It moves. Welcome in. Beck. Dinner. What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you. You were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rolo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control, just orange cat things. It was gonna be a surprise, but you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean? The ears are so floofy. Their ears are floofy. I love this game. It's so cute. Luca became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance. It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you, but I kept my word, 'cause that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your grand doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want, and you won't even get in trouble. Seriously? I watched Gab's mother's finish it. It's amazing. Don't worry, I won't spoil. I watched Gab too. She's awesome. And thank you for no spoilers. You are acting like I chose this. That's what you think. Then maybe you're the. Did you try to hit me? I saw that. You missed. Ah, yay. Maybe you're the bad friend. Rolo's tone changed to a calm, more intense anger. Maybe Pa's right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop quoting your Pa's nonsense like it means anything. She's basically the only YouTuber I will watch. Just add things. Or just ADD things. Yeah. I like her. I like her. I like John Wolf. They play fun games. Dang, what did he say? At least my pause. Words hung in the cold night air. Rolo's stomach dropped, knowing he crossed the line. But it was too late. Luca, Good night, Rolo. Dang. Why'd you say that? Luca dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for. Rolo. What a jerk. Calling me a bad friend. Ooh, I'm Rolo. Look at me and my amazing family. This is actually kind of fun. Eh, eh, eh. I'm sorry, I know he's obsessed, but I just want to squish his pouty cheeks. He's so cute. Aw. Guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Oh, poor thing. I want to give him a hug. Definitely needs pet. Sorry, I'm scratching my ear. Luca. Gran cooed gently from the hallway. You slept straight through breakfast. Are you alright? Fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. Gotta run and take care of some things. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure. Luca just wanted to be alone. He wanted to hear the sound of he waited to hear the sound of the front door closing. Bet Roll was still going to the festival. He's gonna be miserable. Why is kicking his ball so fun? Alright, let me go eat. Is there anything else I can do in here? Rolo thinks I'm still going to the festival, and with him, he could shove it. Oh. I want my oatmeal. I can't leave. I can just kick this ball. Oh. Hi, love. Good morning. Good morning, Miss J. How you doing? Luca, I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. I wasn't hungry. Well, just in case you get hungry, I've been kind of obsessed with oatmeal recently, but sadly I can't have too much of it. Oh, why is that? I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rolo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? Told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So your plan is just sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Noted. I kind of want to make a nice oatmeal now. Oatmeal. Yeah, I want oatmeal. Doing good, getting stuff done. How's the stream going? It's going. Ow. It's doing good. uh, yeah, we're doing good. We're just chilling, playing this adorable game. Lucas still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran in a railroad, he'd have to actually confront the situation. Think I'm a bit allergic, or is it gluten? Oh, yeah. Gluten is a pain. I think I may have a slight gluten intolerance. I don't think I'm allergic or anything, but if I eat too much of it, it makes my tongue hurt. That's a problem, yeah. There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. What's that? Do I have to hit it? What if I can't aim? There we go. Oop. Has some banana bread and a specific type of break. And I was, oh God. Yeah, sometimes that could be harsh. If I eat too much bread, I'll get like heavy. Bread dang with his phone. It is adorable. So what is it about? Okay, so we are the main character, Luca, and him and his friend Rolo, who he's arguing with right now, came across this old warehouse that used to be a part of the fertilizer factory where his father used to work for. His father passed in an accident in that factory. Um, and a bunch of stuff happened, but now we're back in time again. At one point, we were captured. At another point, Rolo was captured. It's like this game is cool because it goes back and forth, and you make different choices with each time. It's very fun. So we're really just trying to figure out the mystery of this factory and what's going on there and what's going on in this town too. But it's very fun. Oh, also his mom is missing. Just missing. We don't know what happened to her. It was set in the wrong language. Oh. It's the multiverse. Yeah, it's like a multiverse kind of. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, the complete first volume. Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rolo received it for his birthday. Gotcha. Yeah, it's a little complicated, but mostly we're just trying to figure out what the heck's going on in this town. Thank you for following Introvert King. Thank you, thank you. Special hardcover edition with behind the scenes commentary and bonus art. Oh man. Rolo cherished it, but he asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rolo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out with Luca more often. Yay! That's a cute emo. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind, but it had stayed right there where Rolo stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He read it all before, but at this moment it somehow felt sentimental. He was well on to issue 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway. Luca? Another little friend came to see you, a girl named Beck Modwell? She said you met yesterday? What did she say? Is she here? She was just dropping by. Told her you weren't taking visitors today. Oh, she seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Rolo, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later. Alright then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table, in case you want a bite before bedtime. I didn't even realize it. Luca had powdered away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. You have a favorite character yet? Ah, they're all so cute. I like the little bat. She's adorable. Dawn, I think her name is. But they're all just my favorite. Luca stood in a vast blank expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source. The source. The heck? Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit? The one that caught him? The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. Doesn't work that way here. The yellow gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame, see? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning, it was Beacon Pines itself? Tiny buildings freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them. The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them, not like us. Luca's voice was trembling a whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him. Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured toward his face. And all it got me was this. Luca staggered back. You aren't me? Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake his head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Well, Dad, if you wanted him to see this far, or if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone. What does all of this mean? Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we chose matters as much as what we chose. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun. Mom? No, dear. It's only Gran. Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his Gran came into focus. How are you feeling? Fine. Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rolo fought about doesn't matter. But he ran silence Luca with a gentle pat on the leg. Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is, it's not like the last thing you say to that is not the last thing you say to each other. But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. And did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst. Aww. Yay. Now get your little butt out of bed. Festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you? Guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rolo, doesn't it? Luca gave a reluctant nod. So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that, what did I just say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Got some last minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch. All right. Love you, Luca. Love you too. I love his gram. She's so pretty and fashionable. Think of all I think of when they say Rolo is the South African chocolate with the caramel. We have those too. They're so good. Mm. Dang, now I want a corn dog. Yeah, we have Rolos too. I don't know if they taste the same because American chocolate usually tastes different than chocolate anywhere else, but they are good. Wow. Chapter 6. Through thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness, Graham is right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo. Big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether in the end it's for the better or the worse, it all comes down to understanding. If one's not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Man, this game is deep. Ooh, I want a Korean corn dog. It's so bad for me, but Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rolo. I feel like we always have to find Rolo in one way or another in this game. Oh, there you are. Luca. Rolo wanted me to tell you something. What is it? A space adventure through time. Wait, a space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I know, it's the riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him. Korean hot dog and mochi donut. Oh, I have both of them. I'm really gonna die. Oh, but that sounds so good. Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt. Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing this one favor for him. Now, I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. Sharesies, right? I will share it with you. A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If you be brave, go somewhere quiet. Is he really just talking about the thingamathing? Is he up here? No. Oops. Have you seen my friend? Did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, they're gonna have the first annual biggest catch competition. As long as a boot qualifies as a catch, I'm a shoe in. Good luck. Where the heck is Rolo? Hold on, y'all. I'll come back. I need to find my friend. Someplace quiet. Hang on. And maybe I'm supposed to be talking to people. Not here. I'm supposed to buy him a corn dog. Oh, the library, duh. Where's he at? Hey, Luca. Cuddle's eyes lit with excitement. I've been expecting you. Barbara on deciphering the first riddle. The first riddle? Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? I got an achievement. Riddle me this. Rollo does go all out, doesn't he? Cuddle straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing. Ahem. On planet Firepole, you may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you need a tissue. Cuddle stared at Luca. Get it? You want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. And if you decide you want a hint, the offer still stands. When the fifth king dies, you need a tissue. I'm not gonna talk to Spoiler Kid. I can tell you one thing is not out there. What you need to find is inside this library somewhere. Okay, maybe I will talk to the Spoiler Kid. Hey Jace, still working through the newest Hank Atomic? You know it. It's a fascinating canon toward the end. Did you know Hank Atomic's shrink array doesn't technically shrink stuff? It uses an inverse quantum particle decay to literally grow the entire universe around an object, leaving that object unaltered, so it just looks shrunk compared to everything else. Bingo. That's wild. But Jace, no spoilers please. Oh, right, sorry. The Modern Science of Atomic Radiation. Once you've got a book, you can either bring it here to me or just grab a different one. Natural Photography, Volume 5. Five Pillars of Success. The Issue with Self-Help, a helpful guide. I don't know which one of these books. 500 meals from one big pot. I feel like it should be a book about chess or something, right? The Adventures of Hank Atomic. Ah, you found it. Kato removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, two words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, Issue 5. Oh, nice. Luca clicked his tongue with recognition. Rollo's cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that, and only I had the special flashlight to reveal it, but I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jeff for his little purple light bulb. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rollo. Now let's see here. Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word. Get away with such a grift? He continued flipping. The dog is so clingy that he almost knocked the phone out of my hand for pets. Aw, you got a doggy. Yay. Okay, so grift only found in grub cart. Huh? That's it. Grift in grub cart? Griffin's grub cart. He wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand. Ah, brilliant. Guess you're off then. Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. And the piano player is going ham. I was able to return the perennial harvest. Wait. I was able to return the perennial harvest safety suit you borrowed. I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now, will you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy for. Wait, it was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This isn't going to harm Mr. Kerr, is it? All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family. Huh. My in-laws have 6, 3 of which are my fiancés. We're staying with them for the end of the month. Oh, so many animals. I love it. Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying? I want to see what all this festival fuss is about. But I can't help but notice. You still bought your backpack full of books? Look, at backpacks can carry more than just books. True, true. So what you got in there? Books. He met his old friend's eyes and was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Heavens! No time for fractured friendships. This is the first time I've seen this many smiling faces since the fall harvest. I had my doubts about perennial harvest, but I must admit they do put on a nice party. Oh no, it's a creepy person. A most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? We always strive to improve. Nope. Nope. Not even. Oh wait, I gotta go to the... Or is that the snack thing over there? Wait, I missed a part though. Hold on. Oh! This was the snack. 6 dogs, 1 turtle, African gray parrot, a whole zoo. Oh my god. Nice. Hey Griffin, did Rolo come? Before Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog. Oh, that's it? Bought and paid for it. Enjoy. I thought that was supposed to be a riddle or something. Luca shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog. Yuck! It's cold. Oh yeah, it's been sitting here for a while. Rolo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically. Well, that's just... Luca tongued his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached through his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper. Oh, come on. He shook off the bits of corn dog to read the slip. A pickup when you need some pep. Near the fountain, up the step. Luca finished off the remainder of the corn dog. This is getting to be a whole thing. Near the fountain, up the step. Okay. Luca, did you know the Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? A lot of people don't know that. Wow, yeah, I didn't know. What does that mean? It means most public works are handled internally. We do all the pipelines, the water treatment, building regulations. That's great. Census taking? Emergency services? Okay. Near the fountain. Oh, here. There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Fine. But Rolo owes me one. Lumi waved his hands around sarcastically as he began. What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task, a friendship brings. See, that wasn't so hard. I like his little arm. I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. Good luck, Luca. Oh, there he is. Hey. Hey. Did you find a comic book? Yep. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then. I know it doesn't make up for what I said, but here, you've earned this. Rolo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons. Flight. Aw. Thanks. You didn't have to go through all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you've apologized twice before me. Hydrate, posture check, chat. Thank you, Zella. Just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Rolo. Still my turn? I feel like if you needed some new friend to help you, that meant I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now. Luca threw himself at Rolo, hugging him as tightly as he could. Aww. Rolo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else you want to do today? We could just snoop around and try to find out some more info about your mom. Snoop where? Probably sneaking a perennial harvest HQ when everyone's at the festival. Aren't you curious a lot about the stuff those clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. This is cute emotes. Just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait one more day. You know, I have been wanting to get some work done on the MCDC on mission control. The name is a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect. I love the balloons. Boop, 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 boop. That's so cute. Ha ha ha. Every single time. Yep. Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Ha! Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look. Hey Jeff, everything alright? Huh? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, used to be fine. Just ain't right these days, you know? I really do, actually. Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave him an understanding nod. You do, don't you? For a moment, the two shared that with same wistful gaze. Have you gotten an ending? A couple. I've died a lot. I don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. Town's falling apart. Weather's still cruddy. And this season's harvest looks like it's going to be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is going to change any of that. Exactly. But the lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fits. I'm still going to be mad at him. I'd just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all. I mean, she's got a point. Might as well. Don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kerr's speech at the Perennial Harvest Festival Science Festival. You don't want to miss it. How goes the beetle hunt? Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as an excuvier. It's not just the beetles. There's nothing. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. Sure, they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion at the festival just spooked them. Yeah, maybe that's it. No, that's not it. You can only go up from there. Yeah, true. Unique New York. Unique New York. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just warming up for my big ceremony speech. Mr. Kerr pointed to his... Oh, didn't read that. Gotta limber up the old gab box. You nervous? Oh, heavens no. We'll break a leg. Give me the gift. What? Anyway, we're going to our fun place. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this. Rolo handed Luke an unopened letter. I wait for it inside if you want to read it now. He's creepy. Very creepy. A letter? Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand. If I'm honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you. None of this is fair to you. You've already lost so much. We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward, but if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did it for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran. That'd be too grand. Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder. What the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whatever you want. Oh, he put the balloons over there. You know, you really didn't have to go through all that trouble just to apologize. I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks, and I ruined everything with my big mouth. It's the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Rolo. Luca was at a loss for words. That was fine. Words aren't always necessary. Festival seemed nice. It was nice. We can still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, as always next year. Sadly, this was untrue. A distant rumble shook the tree. What was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks? It was not fireworks. It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself. What? The big chill. Uh, a shockwave of cold tore through the room, a bitter, unfathomable cold. Before they could react, it encased them in ice. Two boys reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a silent treehouse turned statuary, in a town brought low by its secrets, its pair of friends alone together for the rest of time. The end. Oh my god, that's dark. No, that can't be the ending. It simply can't. Wouldn't accept it, and I hope you wouldn't either. There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it. We are just going to have to sort through them until we find one that fits. Oh, wow. Well, I can change that to flight. I can change that to break. All these are done. Time to break the ice. Oh, God. hmm. I want to do fight. No, I think I'm going to try break. Because fight means that his face is all messed up. We could go back to that, though. But I'm gonna try break. So now we're back to the storm. He'll say things got chilly. What did his grandma do though? Because that seems like an apology letter for what she was about to do, right? Hmm. Uh, the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops. Hey, Day! How's it going? Welcome in. Sure, you can meet Rolo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rolo I'd tell him about. Lucas stopped himself mid-sentence. Promise to tell him what? Spit it out, bub. We're as thick as thieves now. There's a juicy secret you gotta tell me. Okay. I'm lurking while I play Fortnite, but I'm glad I got to catch a stream. Yay! Thanks, I'm glad you came by too. Have fun with Fortnite. That scene made me shudder. Okay, I'm done. Oh my god. You can come to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah. Lucas saw Beck sulking by the gate. So you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spike gate, moving mansion, rich reclusive owners. It even smells shady. It does smell shady. Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate. Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. Oh, it's one of the suit dudes. That's Eris Valentine. Who's she talking to? Shh. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned, there's nothing to worry about. Only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. That means making some unsavory alliance, so be it. Couldn't agree more. There comes a time to spread hostilities, or I'll deal with our common threat. Now this is what I'm talking about. Beck's voice was an excited whisper. Puffer shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. You do understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything. I won't expect any less of you. You're just worried about your part in this and let me handle the rest. Can't wait to see the look on that Rube Kerr's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm surprised you're so comfortable with the potential collateral damage. There's one thing I've learned is that change is painful. Wow, I was expecting shady. But this is just flat out supervillain talk. I'm shocked those kids don't know the voice. Wait, I don't know the voice either. Shush. If you don't mind me asking, why? Why are you doing all of this? The mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners. Graham! Family. A chill went down Luca's spine. His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself retching her hand. An answer I can certainly respect. What the heck? Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask. Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in rousing suspicion. Gran gave Harris a curt nod and disappeared into the night. What? Kapow. What big ears you have. Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why were you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my gran. That was your gran? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all this. Let's just go to the treehouse and figure things out there. Lead the way. Yes. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Of course, we're not worried. The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up. Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's. This is definitely X-Files. Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's. Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his pouch, gave an exhausted sigh. There's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Absolutely. If you'll just sign here, acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of... He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped. There. And would you like my eternal soul as well? The clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility. Then broke into laughter as they walked away. Ha! Ha ha! And look, the phone booth is light up. Hi, Mr. Duncreed. Luca, let me give you some advice. Next time someone you don't know asks you to hear your thoughts, give him a good hard bop right in the kisser. Oh, Gran tells me to just keep away from the clipboards. That's good, that's good. Your Gran is a smart lady. Speaking of which, you better run along home now. I'm shocked they ain't robots. I'm pretty convinced they're clones. Too dark to be wandering on your own. This piano player is going ham. Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how all the Perennial Harvest folks order the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam? Why? I don't know. Just thought it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Well, the customer's always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. Can't wait. Oh no, it's creepy dude. I relate so much to the reading lady. Oh wait, I gotta see what else she read. Ah. She's always telling the future, kind of. But yeah, I relate to her. She just minds her business and reads. The answer you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, the figure in tone, are you prepared to live with that truth? Ooh. I like the reading crocodile. Or is she an alligator? William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner. It's all come together quite nicely. Couldn't have done it without you. The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug. Let's be sure about that. Nonsense. That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yeah, she's been indisposed of late. She doesn't much like me, does she? Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's just been busy. Of course. Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks to her. The History Museum adds a real air of importance to the whole affair, and we couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. My father was a great man. You're darn tootin' he was. Kerr lopped his arm on Gus' shoulder. But I mean the entire Valentine family, pretty present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Ask away. William, why are you doing all this? Gosh, I never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party. Not just a festival, all of this. There's got to be 100 down under luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so interested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love the most about the agriculture business? Seeds. Seeds? Yep, little bundles of potential. With a glimmer in his eye, Kurt gestured grandly towards the horizon. You treat a seed, right? Nurture it, feed it, and it can grow into something truly special. You see potential here? Undoubtedly. The seed of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge. And the right leadership, of course. Oh. Good night, Mayor Valentine. Don't trust him. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse just a little further up from here. So what's your buddy Rolo like? He's Rolo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the foul harvest. It's about damn time you tell me what this foul harvest thing is. It's kind of a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Oh, big deal fertilizer. It was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. So Valentine grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Mostly everyone in town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used his fertilizer. Things were good. Sensing a big but. Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died as something changed. Changed how? Could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was in the water, or air, or soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died. And everyone blamed the Valentines. The foul harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Sheesh. The next year, the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot what happened. And no one knows why? Nope. I take it Rolo's farm got the short end of the stick? Yeah, for some reason, our farm was hit harder than others. That sucks. Things have gotten better since Perennial Harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. Yeah, first thing they did was give the towns a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels one town over for a week while they decontaminated the groundwater. Huh. We better get going. Did they kill all the bugs and stuff too? It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid? Name is Beck. You must be Rolo. My reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control. Rolo wagged his head with pride. You'll find that we've spared no expenses in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey, Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah? While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. I love that it's just a car door. What? He goes all out, doesn't he? Advanced not having a ladder technology. Always. Uh, how do I get up, dude? Oh. Oops. I'm gonna need you to throw this thing. Ah, stop it. Oh no, this one is moving. When'd you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's a guy in town named Jeff who trades us junk for snacks. Junk food for junk. Nice. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luca, are we sure we can trust this new recruit? I vouch for her. Thanks, I guess. Okay, Luca, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse. Um, Lucas sucked in a long breath. So, like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters. I don't think so. It seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. You keep saying it was a man. They're wearing a mask, right? Yeah. It could have been a woman. How'd you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke the mask. They let go and I ran. Dang, that's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran wearing the same sort of hazmat suit. Rolo let out a low whistle. They weren't there for idle chit chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit, and they saw you. Then you saw your grand in the same suit talking to Eris Valentine. Pretty much. I'm beginning to think this town is kind of awesome. Rolo and Luca shot back a look. No offense. Also, we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town, and their leader is your grand and she tried to murder you. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second, it couldn't have been Grant at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The grass Gran was wearing wasn't damaged. I said grass and I meant mask. But she's definitely hiding something. Maybe. Your Gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around all day making jam. What is in that jam, though? Honestly? What could she possibly have to hide? I don't know. We haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Your Gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Did you know your Gran before? Not really, no. It's been years since I've seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way, but are we sure your Gran is on the up and up? Luca glazed out the window. I'm just saying. Sounds like strange stuff's been happening since she showed up. Could say the same thing about your family. But you're right. Luca, your Gran is hiding something. And Pa always says folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. My Gran really is hiding something you think I would have noticed by now? That's kind of the whole point of hiding something. Guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear, and we can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in. Yay! It's all together. Good stuff. Summer 4 is ahead, but the nights only seem to grow colder. Oh, Chapter 6, Secret Lair. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day. Jeez. What time is it? Okay. Just making sure it's coming from downstairs and not like a creepy bedroom ghost. Rolo, what on earth is that? Hmm? The ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Jokes all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast clear? Yep, whatever she's been up to this week has been keep her busy most of the day. Very well. I have one of those hats. I love it. They are neat. The game's afoot. You have to say it. Luke and Beck rolled their eyes as Rollo strutted across the room. If I were a Gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it. Rollo flung open the cabinet with confidence. Ha! He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face. I think it's safe to assume that anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe it's what she wants you to think. And again, a good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. I love the detective piano thing, right? First hunches are for suckers. Eureka! She lit a fire in order to burn some evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rolo. Dang, it may already be too late. Just thinking of miles of documents lost to ash. Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere your grand doesn't want you to go? Yeah, the closet upstairs. So maybe it stands to reason that we should first check there? No dice, it's locked. Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now. I have no idea where the key is. If it's really important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought, I'm going to take this important thing and huck it in the bush? True. Anywhere else, maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway. I can't reach the latch. A look of realization crept into Luca's face. All three kids snapped a glance at each other, then sprinted toward the kitchen. All right, Rolo. This is your time to shine. Ah, yes. You called upon my expert detective skills. And now I shall proceed with, before he could finish, Luca scrambled up Rolo's back. Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick, and every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to stand on. This is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it. The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors open, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability. Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah, I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank this random teacup in. As Beck pulled one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click. The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power. Seems like a Grant's been doing some remodeling. Dude, only 2 types of people have secret layers. Evil masterminds and superheroes. Hey, emote. So, which do we think she is? We're about to find out. What? Okay, more of an unhinged conspiracy vibe? Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions. A spider web of string connected photos from people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes. Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your grand a serial killer? Because I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town, out of the kindness of her heart. She put little symbols by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nungreed has a check mark. The clipboards are all inside a big circle. My mom's are both on there. Both with question marks. Gus Valentine has a question mark. Eris has a question mark that's been crossed out. Mr. Kerr has a bullseye. The killer has chosen her next victim. We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means, it's probably not good. Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, paused at a bulging folder labeled Walter. For a long moment, he just stared at it. We got there. It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files. Your dad was a doctor? Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb. Well, are you gonna read it? Wait, well, how did he get in an accident at the factory if he was a doctor? Here, let me help. Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text. How about you actually read some of it? One sec. These dense documents such as these are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of a preeminent scholar in dense documents and cheeseburgers. By all means, proceed. I want a burger. He stepped at the page and mimed, holding up a monocle. Ah, here we are. Follow-up examination of Terence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph. Willow looked up with heightened surprise. See? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nuncrete's name. Wait. Willow finger traced across the page. There's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions. It's like he came back to this report later and made those notes. So maybe related to something else. Willow scanned through more pages. Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. The disease, or whatever it is, progressed so fast, and with his wife's passing, Tara's condition follows close behind. Exasperated by the loss. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hands. Luca, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly. What's it say next? Rollo rustled the folder, trying to loosen more pages. That's where it ends. Wait, there has to be more. Luca frantically shoved the remaining cabinets folder, trying to find another labeled Walter. Luca, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did it mean, enough is enough? How did he take matters in his own hands? This is bullshit. Luca slammed the drawer shut. Oops. Excuse me. What do we have here? Barrels marked caution, explosive. And jam jars? That's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is your gran making? Incendiary. She wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs. Right? Only one way to find out. Rollo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam. Huckleberries. He smacked his lips. A hint of brown sugar and ink? What? Rollo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper. Aha! Rollo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean. It's addressed to Miss Fratelli. A gram jam. Says, last night I used the disguise Iris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Oh man, are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good. So more a bombshell than a bomb, am I right? You're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here. They crowded around a worn down old map of Beacon Pines. Cool, this looks like a treasure map. Not every map is a treasure map, Rollo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't fault that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance of town, and if you follow it, Rollo carefully traced the path with his finger. It leads right to, he jabbed down at the end point. Town Square? That's the fountain in the middle of town. What a weird place to hide treasure. Rollo, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on that map has the same symbol as those explosives over there. So it's not hiding treasure? Real bummer. Rollo, what's that thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival. Oh. Did you say gulp? This feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will be gathered near the center of town. She's gonna blow up the festival. Not if we stop her. Ooh. What was that? Luca looked up from the map. What was that? No, I heard it too. That was the front door, which means someone just shut the door, which means someone's upstairs. Shh, quiet. Hit the lights. Beck flicked off the light and they became statues in the dark. Overheard creaking floorboards, but under slow, deliberate steps. The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each football. Uh-oh. Then suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three inhaled shakily and glanced at each other. That scared me. A muffled voice broke the silence. Hello? A final, a few, a final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs. Anyone down there? The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Yoo-hoo! I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm just here to help. Just... At the bottom of the steps, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life. Huh. Guess it's nothing. Rollo shifted suddenly. Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth. Don't. It was too late. Rollo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure. Flaming chicken coop! With all his weight, Rollo tackled the man to the ground. Rollo? Mysterious creepy man? Anyone there? From the dark corner, they saw something move. Oh, didn't know if I had it in me, but there was only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rollo, that was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that person? Luca scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief. You sure clobbed him good, Rollo. He's knocked out cold. As Beck flicked on the light, Luca and Rollo gasped in stereo. Mr. Tolliver? Chapter 7. The interrogation of Hiram Tolliver. Oh, God. Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in the shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string. The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan. One thing was for certain, they couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go. I would have left. They're still down there. I would have carried him upstairs. They needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house. After some deliberation, it was decided they'd run the classic good cop chill or hard. I guess hard. Rollo brandished a steely gaze. I've got this. Read about it 100 times. Rollo swaggered past the chair, which propped the slumping Hiram Tolliver. While even looking at his captive, he began a long, blustery drawl. Well, 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 Mr. Tolliver. Mr. Tolliver remained motionless. Rollo spun around to face him. He clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice. Mr. Tolliver? Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance. Rollo slammed his fist into the table. I said, Mr. Tolliver! He grabbed a table lamp and beamed it into the unconscious face. He dead. No, he not dead. Thankfully. Mr. Tolliver groaned. Oops, my bad. He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint. What in the world? The chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up. Who's there? Mr. Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rollo hopped to both conceal his voice and intimidate it. Oh, we hope. I'll be asking the questions here, punk. Now, hold on, just calm down. Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt. As for you, looks like you're sweating. The doubtful expression on Beck and Luca's faces transformed into, oh, sure, kid. We could do this my way, or... Well, let's just say I've never needed another way. Rollo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall. He slammed the table again. Now dance! What? I don't even... Mr. Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears. You tied me down. How on earth could I dance? Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans. What are you doing poking around this house? I'm here to help Juniper. To make sure everything's ready. Oh, so you're in cahoots with Gran? Gran? Mr. Tolliver was in a daze now, more confused than ever. Gonna help her blow up the festival, huh? Blow up the festival? Good Lord. He shook his head, feeling more and more dizzy. No, 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 you've got it all wrong. Where is she now? She's headed to the source. Source? What's the source? It's where his voice faded to a whisper. The town began. It's where it all began. What's Operation Sparkplug? With that, Mr. Tolliver passed out cold. Rollo swung around with a repugnant grimace. Damn, Rollo. I think you went a little too hard on him. What did he say about the source? It's where the town begins? We need more information. Yeah, but we better not push Mr. Tolliver any further. Is there anyone else who might know more? What about the History Museum? Just got set up for the festival. Nah, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just bunch of fluff to glorify themselves. Is there anything more reliable? Library. If there's any information about this source thing, Kato can help us find it. Let's go get some answers. Did they leave him down there? They just left him down there. This is a dang nice library. Thanks, we work hard on it. Aren't you a little young to be a librarian? Oh, Kato hung out here so much, eventually they gave him a set of keys. Oh yeah, he got very left. I just keep an eye on the place for Miss Novak sometimes. They got you working for free? It's quiet and I get access to all the books I can read. What more could a person want? Fair enough. What can I do for you all? We need a favor. I already told you in Rolo. I can't put you any higher on the wait list for the next Hank Atomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. Call it a personal code of conscience. I see we're looking to do some research. Now you're speaking my language. What are you looking for? That's the thing, we sort of don't know. What do you got on the history of the town? There's a county record archives. What's in those? Photographs, newspapers, clippings, stuff like that. Pretty boring reading, but they do all go way back to when the town was first founded. Great, we'll start there. Chapter 8. 6 feet under, 3 times over. The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Miss Tolliver's cryptic utterance. Luca tried to check the thought of Grant's basement, but his focus wavered. Explosive messages messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos. Graham was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst. But the old map with the symbol of explosives in the town square made that difficult. As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth. If I have to read any more records, my eyes are going to pop. We have to keep digging. If I dig another word, I'm going to end up in one of those asinine death records. Rollo Color lived a full and wonderful life, till he read too much boring crud and his brain oozed out of his ears. Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod. If you got a better idea, spit it out. You sound like my sister. Keep pushing your luck, pal. It won't be boring county records that kill you. I'll put you in the obituaries myself. Rollo muttered under his breath. You're a county record. Really? That's the best you've got? When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history. Just like Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read. J. Hartford here. I'm on Rollo's level. Same. I'd love to see you try. Oh, wait. I set up. Now my medals are weird. Hold on. I can't see my mouse when I do this. There we go. I'd love to see you try. Hey. We're all a little tired here. Just take a minute and... Something tickled the back of Luca's mind. Wait, what was that name back? The Abit? J. Hartford? From the Brookfield Tribune 8 years ago? That can't be right. What is it? J. Hartford. That's my grand's name, Juniper Hartford. Maybe there were 2 J. Hartfords? Miss Hartford is survived by her youngest daughter, E. Hartford. My mom's name is Eleanor. Okay, this is getting creepy. If your grand's 6 feet under 3 times over, then who am I living with? The question hung in the air. gang, I gotta close up for the night. Sorry. Beck rubbed her eyes. How late is it? Almost 10. Oh crap, Pa's gonna kill me. I gotta go. Yeah, my parents will be worried sick. Okay, let's meet up as early as we can for the festival tomorrow. What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement? I'll think of something. Luca's heart was pounding as he approached the house. If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course there was Mr. Tolliver, tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering. Jeez. He held his breath, perfectly still, tempering. Wait, he held perfectly still, tempering his breath and listened closely. She was asleep. His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off. But wouldn't that be loud? She didn't say this door open? He's gone. He's gone. Oh no. Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen. Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a trace? Oof! Or maybe Gran knew everything? What do I do? Luca's hungry stomach groaned. Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating. Okay, I can figure this out. Just need a little brain food. Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars. Why? Why would you shove a handful of jam in your mouth? I'm afraid your jam delivery will be delayed. He flipped the lid to read the label. Mr. Nuncree. Okay, now I can think. So if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. Guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done. She's gonna be right there, isn't she? Oh no, she's not. Oh, come on. Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. Go to bed, play it cool. As Luca climbed the final stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him. With each consecutive step, his legs weakened. His stride began to falter. He tried to grab the railing to steady himself. Something was wrong. Come on, legs, just a few more steps. Luca groaned and tried. He shouldn't have ate the pudding or the jam. Luca groaned and tried to move. His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground. Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep. The jam? We are going to sleep, I guess. Sweet boy, what did you get yourself into? Please put me in bed. Rest now. Let me handle everything. Chapter 9. A speech to end all speeches. Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned into his pillow. Why would Graham drug him? Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncree? Shaking the questions from his woozy head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand. The festival! Can I kick the ball again? But I want to kick the ball. How many chapters is this, I wonder? I wonder how much more game I have. But I'm probably going to stop it here because it seems like a good spot to stop it and I'm hungry. So I'm going to eat some food. Dun, dun, dun. Exit. Oh. Adjust stuff. Oh. Yeah. Do, do, do. All right, well, yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. This game is so good. I love it. Um, but yeah, on Wednesday I'll be back with Arcade Paradise, and on Friday I'll be playing Hobbs Barrel. More Hobbs Barrel. We're gonna find out what's going on in that town too. Um, but yeah, that's it for me today. Thank you everybody for stopping by and for following and for saying hi. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll be back Wednesday with Arcade Paradise. And until then, have a good week, and I will see you back Wednesday. Bye.